What is good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do another update style vlog video with you today. I'm indoors as usual. Still want to get outdoors but can't because of the weather today is really bad, and I really wanted to get outside today because this week has been horrendous here at SPVIDZ Towers because I've got this happening outside of my house. So yeah, there's just been an absolutely chaotic amount of noise happening this week, and that's made things really hard for me, especially when you're a video maker. You just need absolute silence. And when you need absolute silence, you start to notice every single little sound that's happening around you. And obviously that in particular out the front of my house is the worst thing that could possibly happen to a YouTube creator. It's actually got to a point where it's shaking my whole house as I'm trying to do stuff. So yeah, I managed to get the koala video out this week because I filmed that late at night after they'd finished working. Thank you all so much for the support with that. It's really good to see that people are interested in the koala series, and it actually ranked pretty highly in terms of the videos that I usually post. So I'm really excited to start on that. I think for the audio I need to pick up a little adapter so that I can run a line out of the bottom of the iPad because I think it's USB-C. So I need to pick up one of those so that I can get the audio working properly, because the first video, although it was okay for that video, just not acceptable by my standards. So I'm going to pick up something from Amazon for that, or I could just use screen record on my iPad. So let me know your thoughts on that one. Would it be easier just use screen record, or should I go ahead and get a little adapter and then I can record the audio into Ableton as I'm making the video? On top of that, guys, I don't know if I've really been mentioning on this channel, but I have been posting to MPCVIDZ as well now. So yeah, I can't actually remember if I've mentioned about this too much, but I am trying to get regular content on there, and I'm managing to be able to find the time to do it at the moment. So I've been posting a few beats, and I've started to do tutorials as well. It's very much going to be like early days, old school SPVIDZ. Just point at the machine, do the tutorials, and then see where the channel goes. So yeah, if you're new to the MPC, definitely hop over and subscribe to that, because I think the tips that I'm sharing at the moment will be helpful. I'm just kind of at beginner level with the device at the moment myself, so it's beginner tips that I'm sharing, but obviously as I learn more, I'll post more advanced tips and tricks. And yeah, just check out the beats I've been posting on there as well. I'm trying to kind of alternate between a tutorial and a beat, but when I don't have much time, I'm just trying to get beats on there just so there's some fresh content for you guys to check out. I'll leave a link in either the top left or the top right corner. It's hard to know from this angle, but yeah, there'll be a link up there, so if you want to go subscribe to that, head over there and you can do that. That'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, I don't really get to say it very often, guys, but I really want to say thanks for your support in February. I had a particularly good month with the shop and stuff, so it really does make a massive difference, and I need to start pushing things a lot harder this year. So the new beat pack will hopefully be out very soon. I know I keep putting this off. All that I need to do now is make 5 drum loops for you guys to be able to drop straight onto your SPs, and then I think I'm going to do a competition off the back of that as well, so I'm really excited for that. But yeah, all I can say really for that is just stay tuned, and hopefully I will be able to get that finished soon, and I'll be able to get that in the shop. It's always a pretty daunting thing to release a product like that. As someone that pretty much worries and gets anxious about everything, it's not a great feeling to put a product on the shop. I always get really worried that it's just not going to be well received, but I'll overcome that sooner rather than later, and there will be a new product on the shop soon. And on top of that, probably the most important thing is that the profile image on my channel has now changed. So you should be able to see below this video that it's now a mugshot of me in the very same hat that I'm wearing here. And I think that's been a really long time coming. I just want to add a more personal touch to the channel now and get away from that kind of corporate logo that I created, which was just a really weird style. But I stuck with that so faithfully for so long. And again, this is a kind of daunting thing for me because a lot of brand identity is associated with that logo, I imagine. So just getting rid of it off the internet and swapping it for a picture of my face, again, made me feel quite anxious doing that. But a lot of you gave me some good feedback and said it's a really good move and that you're looking forward to the way the channel moves forward. And I just think it's so much better now to have this kind of personal touch to the channel. And when I've been going on the channel and looking at it now with that thumbnail, I just feel like it just works a lot better, I think. I'm really happy with it, and I'm glad I did it. So yeah, have a look out for that. When my new videos are going to be popping up, it's obviously not going to be the old logo anymore. That's a big change. I think I've been going nearly 6 years with that same logo. I made slight font changes to it, but I always stuck with the same sort of format. But yeah, now it's just a picture of yours truly, so look out for that when my future uploads go up. And yeah, I've been doing some beat making on the SP this week, and I'm not sure if it's because I've been working on the MPC or just because I've been doing a bit more beat making in Ableton as well, but I'm starting to find this really annoying thing with the SP. And even with using pattern mode, now pattern mode is quite slow on this device, I think anyway, so I tend to just try and avoid it. But one thing that I find really annoying about making beats on the SP is that when you've put down a pattern, I'd really like to be able to just go in, to each individual sound and add effects. Like maybe there could be like better bus routing, or maybe there could be a way you can apply an effect to every single pad. I don't know how it would work. I'm just moaning without really offering a solution. But for example, you know, I've just made this loop and I want to just go back and add a bit of EQ to the snare, and it's just so clumsy because you have to end up resampling it, switching the pads over because I've made a pattern. And the thing with that is that it might not even be the right sound that you want after you've done it. So it gets really frustrating because the only way to sort of individually edit sounds after you've put a pattern down is to resample, and it's just such a clumsy workflow. I really, really do not like that. What would be really cool is if you could kind of save the memory of the effects to a pad. So say I put EQ and something else on it, and then it just saved it to that pad. That would be really, really nice. Maybe some more robust bus routing or something like that. But if you feel my frustrations, let me know in the comments, guys. I know this is supposed to be a device about limitations, but I think the 404 Mark II is getting into a really, really weird place now where it's way better than the 404 SX and A, so you can't really use that excuse of, oh, well, the limitations are pretty cool, but it's like, yeah, but there aren't really limitations on this device anymore. There's just like these annoying things that you can do on devices which are slightly better, but you can't do on this one. I hope that kind of makes sense, but I think the SP now is caught in this really, really weird middle ground where it's not got absolutely everything you need to be this like really insane, robust beat making machine, but it hasn't got the limitations of the older devices. So the things that become frustrating on this device are really, really frustrating because it's kind of like so close to being an amazing piece of kit, but it's just falling short on a couple of little things like that, I think. Obviously, that's completely my personal opinion. And what I will say about this device is I do actually love this device. I think it's amazing. The features that you get for your money are absolutely unbelievable at this price point. But it's just those little things that mean this is just kind of missing out on being an absolutely amazing piece of gear. And it's got these few limitations left on it. Hopefully they can be changed in an update maybe, but that's just something that I wanted to add in about the SP that I've been finding that a bit annoying recently, and I think, you know, I want to be as honest as possible about this device. I know Roland sent me this, but I have sung its praises for a long, long time. But you know, after like a year of beat making on it, that's the one thing when I go to use other devices like the MPC and like making beats in Ableton, that's really, really easy stuff to do, but you just can't do it on this device. So yeah, rant over. But I just thought that was important to say about the SP, and I hope you guys kind of understand what I'm talking about. If you have any kind of workarounds in your workflow, let me know. I'd love to hear them because that is really, really annoying me at the moment. And yeah, I'll just dub in some beat making. I don't know how the hell I'm going to sync this up. I've got Ableton recording here, and this is what I'm talking about. So I've been making this beat, and I just wanted to do some EQ and stuff on the drums, but you just can't do it because I haven't got enough buses to be able to apply effects to the sample, apply effects to the drums, and have the master bus 3 and 4, but I still want to do EQ on the drums, etc. And you can't really do that without resampling, I don't think. But yeah, this is what the beat sounds like anyway. I think it sounds pretty cool. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Quite a lot of updates there. New profile picture being the main thing, really. Really hyped to get that done. And yeah, as I said before, just thanks a lot for your support over the past couple of weeks, especially launching this new profile picture. You guys are always there for me, so I really appreciate you all massively. And just lastly as well, don't forget to check out membership. A few people have signed up recently, and again, really, really appreciate that, guys. Check out the link below. There's a join button. I will reply to all your comments that you leave in the comment sections, and you get your name at the end of all my videos as well. So thanks very much for tuning in, guys. I'll be back with more content soon, probably about Koala. That'll be the next video. But yeah, looking forward to digging into that a little bit more. I'm just going to go and purchase that adapter now. Much love and respect to you all. See you in the next one. Peace.